This is what we would consider a real Super C. This is a relatively new model for them. It's probably what, maybe a little over 3 years.
You also have beautiful window, which is going to let in a ton of natural light.
That's something you don't see on other Super Cs.
No, that's beautiful.
Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing. We are out at the 2022 Tampa RV show. Behind us is a really beautiful Super C by Newmar. It's the first time we're doing it. It is the 2022 Newmar Super Star 4061. We're gonna do a full exterior tour as well as an interior tour and show you why the Newmar is a little different than the other ones on the market. So starting right up front, you're gonna notice this is what we would consider a real Super C. So this is on the Freightliner M2 106 chassis, and you're gonna see the full body masterpiece finish right up front, as well as around this coach. Quite beautiful. Look up top. That's gonna really open up inside. You see Newmar does like that nice cap up front with the window. You're gonna see how much light that lets in when you go inside.
As I always say, you're gonna see this coming down the road behind you, you're gonna get out of the way.
You're gonna have, here's your front camera. So this is gonna have a Cummins motor in it. It's gonna be 360 horsepower, 1,150 pounds of torque. It's an 8.9 liter leaf spring suspension up front, air ride in the back. This will have a 20,000 pound towing capacity. Again, look at the beautiful masterpiece finish done in-house by Newmar. So you'll have your fiberglass slides. You could see the paint finish going along the slides, frameless windows, slide toppers. Of course, you would want something at this price with slide toppers. And we're going to talk about the price a little bit later. Girard awnings are going to run the full length of the coach. Of course, you see the beautiful Superstar Newmar. Now, this is a relatively new model for them. It's probably, what, 3 years or so they've been doing this? About maybe a little over 3 years. But before we move any further, this video is sponsored by campgroundviews.com. If you're going to buy something like this, you're probably going to be going to a campground and you're gonna want, I keep saying gonna, you're going to want, it's so Jersey, you're going to want to know where you're camping. Well, campgroundviews.com was made by a full-time RVer who was sick and tired of pulling up to an RV campground and like finding something that he didn't expect. What is it? It is like a Google Maps for campgrounds. So you can take virtual tours of campgrounds, including the spots, all the facilities. You can actually book a spot you want right from the service. So again, campgroundviews.com. If you join up, we have a discount code, Endless RVing. You get 10% off. We love it. We're members. What we think is going to really just like kind of take over and change the way you reserve campgrounds. So let's start looking at the bays. Bay number 1. Traditional Super C, you will lose some space, but you do have a little bit of storage here, as you can see. As with every Newmar, aluminum slam latch doors will be insulated below. True 4-season coach. Let's go on to bay number 2. Good space. Not as good as what you're going to see a little bit as we go further back. You have an LED light in here. Bay number 3. Some more space, LED lighting. Everything is nice and clean. They finish it out. You don't see any wires hanging. Now, this is a 3-slide coach. You're going to have 2 slides on the passenger side and then the super slide on the driver's side. Wide fiberglass door, 3 steps going down. Sold, and the show didn't even start yet. Still industry day. Model 4061, you can see the floor plan right here. Now let's continue down to bay number 4. Pretty tall, some storage. You have a little bit of an extra carpet there if you want to not get things dirty. Now here is bay number 5, and in here you see. There you go, TV and this is the correct angle. This is the appropriate angle because look, you're sitting, right? Perfect. With the sound bar, and I like how they did the door. You know, they raised it up because you don't have the slide here, so they're able to do that. Docking lights, slide number 2 on the passenger side, finished out, frameless windows. Now, there's not too many windows going down the sidewall here, but this really looks nice inside. Let's go to bay number, I think this is 6. Now, this is cool, right? So they're utilizing, I mean, you have pass-through storage, like somewhat, it's not like tall, like it would normally be on a Class A, but they do give you the tray.
You can keep a lot in there.
Yeah, you can carry.
You can't pack it high.
Yeah, of course. And now you have double GFCI protected outlets. Let's go on to the final bay on the passenger side. And you can see a lot of storage in here. Semi pass-through. You're also going to have your whole house vacuum Beautiful rear fiberglass cap. I like how they do the stainless finish here, the Superstar. You have the 360 camera system on here, so you can see everything around. Look up top, it's kind of like a nice fin on the top. Really like it. Also, down the driver's side, you have the Gerard awning going over the driver's side. And look at the large slide. See, there's no other Super Cs out there that have this. This is kind of a first for the Super C market, and it's gonna have that huge slide with the slide topper.
Got your little window awnings too.
And so this is going to be 20,000 pound Allison 3200 truck transmission, now motorhome transmission. So
when we say Super C, we don't have to go.
We don't have to do this. 6-speed, 100-gallon fuel capacity, 6 gallons on the DEF. The wheelbase 341 inches. You have a Michelin tires on here. So the rear tow capacity, like we said, 20,000 pounds, and then 2,000 pounds on the hitch. Let's look at some other stuff. So the front axle, 16,000 pound, rear axles, 24,000 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is 40,000 pounds, gross combined weight rating, 60,000 pounds, and you have a carrying capacity on this particular one of 6,300 pounds, which is actually less than the Ventana we did the other day. But this is a heavy duty truck, but you can tow 20,000 pounds with this. So let's go on to your next bay. Here's the other side of that pass-through storage. Now, I'm assuming that doesn't come through, yeah.
This way, but that's good, you have a lot of open space.
Yep. Now these are large tires. I didn't mention them before. Commercial style truck tires, Michelin's 295, 80, 22 and a half. Here's a little storage area for your sewer hose if you decide to carry one. Docking lights, stinky slinky as they say. Newmar's really been updating their wet bays, making them look really nice. You have your outside shower. Here's your siphoning hose from when you have to winterize. You have your sewer output here, but everything is tucked up, so it's going to be warm. Yeah, whole house filtration. Here is your valves for filling or city water, power hose. Everything you want is right here. I'm surprised that they don't have a SaniCon system on here, especially when we tell you the price a little bit later. So next bay is going to be a hydraulic pump for the slide. Now just talking about the construction really quickly on Newmar, they don't use vacuum bonded walls. They are actually hung walls. It's going to be far less likely to delaminate. It's really not an issue. 16-inch on center aluminum framing on the commercial truck chassis. Here is your battery bay. 8 batteries, you have 800 amp hours. That comes standard, that's not an option. All electric coach on here is your Oasis Chinook. That's going to provide you hot water as well as residential style heating. It is both diesel and electric fired, and that will give you unlimited hot water. Over here on the next bay, your Onan quiet diesel 8,000 watt generator. Moving on a little bit more. Here is your power reel along with your Magnum pure sine inverter, and you have your transfer switch as well as some other components. It also has an auto gen start. Finishing up in the front here, they do give you the fiberglass steps. I like this. You see this? They have the grip, it says Newmar. And just look, guys, this is like, got the grab handle, right? So you're getting up high when you get in here. I mean, come on, it's awesome. If you think this is nice on the outside, wait till you go on the inside.
Enjoying the inside. So we're gonna do kind of a quicker walk. I'm not gonna go too much in detail, but right away you have a ton of storage all around. I'm not going to lift every one, but right up above the cab here, really nice roomy cab. I like this.
And you do have the air ride seats on here.
Yes, you do. Here's your carpet, which we're still hanging on to with Newmar. You also have this beautiful window here, which is going to let in a ton of natural light, and you do have lighting up there as well.
That's something you don't see on other Super Cs.
No, that's beautiful. And what I like about this Super C is that when you get on here, you don't feel like you're in a Super C, minus the cab. It's like that Newmar, just really quality, luxury look. Here's your dinette, your booth dinette, beautiful. Again, tons and tons of storage space all the way across both sides. You're getting, and it's deep too. Really deep. Beautiful woodwork and balances. Again, this mirrored pattern here, and gorgeous balances. I also want to make a note too, which I really like, just a little thing that I want you to show, is surrounding the cab. It just kind of, it's a swirl.
They finish everything up.
It's beautiful. I love it. And you have that two-tone, like that dark, versus the lighter. So in this you have 2 recliners. Okay, you can option in couch or theater seats or whatever. Again, tons more storage above. It's a little carpeted in there. All right, all the lights and everything, of course, all over the place are powered. A lot of outlets, USBs that you have here. Here's going to be your main TV for the living area with a Bose sound bar with more heat. Oh my gosh.
It keeps going and going and going. It's like a slide out tray.
You know, it's great. And then some little ones in there. Okay, beautifully tiled floors.
I love the tile floor in here. It's really
and
nice.
Above, the ceiling tray, again, with the lighting, the LED lighting in there. And again, this is where all your AC is hidden, right? So you're not seeing that. Beautiful. Moving into the kitchen, huge. You don't feel like you're on a Super C right now, do you?
No, you're going to lose it probably in the bathroom. Well, you don't have a bathroom.
No,
it's a small bathroom.
Right. But out here, you don't feel it. So you have the extension to the kitchen. Seriously solid. Service countertops. They're gorgeous. Nice double sink. A large 2-burner induction cooktop. This is what we have at home, actually.
Yep, same one.
That's our Whirlpool. And you have, and it is convection. And then you're going to have your dishwasher.
You have to tap on that.
Yeah. And then you have that underneath. A lot of drawers going down throughout the whole kitchen area. So you have tons and tons of storage. You have your whole control panel here for pretty much everything. Beautiful Newmar clock. I like this.
Yeah, I do like that. The little glass entry.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, moving on down. Here's another little piece of artwork there. And you have your Whirlpool fridge with the nice large freezer. Right across from your one bathroom. So again, yes, you lose space in the Super C, so you're not getting 1.5 baths with this. So you're going to have...
It was a tiny bathroom.
It is tiny, and the thing is, when the door is open, well, people shower with the door open, but it's a little tight getting in here. But once you get in, it's a nice size. You have the shower miser. It's so you're fine once you get in. But again, like we always say, you get one thing, you got to give up something else. So, but even with a small bathroom, you do have a lot of storage. Porcelain toilet. Moving on down, let's close this. Have some more room. All right, nice large pantry. And this has the push, which is nice.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully that trickles down to all their models.
I hope so. That is such a lifesaver when you're traveling. Moving into the bedroom, we have, again, that continued carpet that goes all the way down to just tease Izzy. We have some good storage up above the dresser area. And I like when manufacturers do this where they have like just a place to keep things. You know what I mean? Where you can put like if you want to put decor or whatever. If you're a slob and you want to pile your clothes, by all means. Here's your TV here, like nice large TV. And then your beautiful Newmar bed, king size bed. A lot of mirrors. I feel like I'm in 1970. The mirror around the bed, the beautifully mirrored trim around there. And then you have your closet here. There is a safe back there. A lot of place to hang.
Pretty large closet.
And here is gonna
on the other side.
Yeah, so you have your laundry.
Got it.
Washer dryer in here. So there's a lot packed into this unit, but it's beautiful because it's a Super C, but it still has that Newmar class, which I really like.
Couple of other specs. This is 40 feet 11 inches. Now you can always get the Supreme Air, which is going to have that tandem axle. Is going to be much longer. 150 gallons on the fresh, 60 on the gray, and 40, I believe, on the black. So everybody's going to want to know, what is the MSRP on this unit?
All right, it is. With the options that are on here, we're looking at $453,864. So you got a lot of options on here, right?
Yeah.
So
well, the base is $416,000.
Right. So you have over $37,000 worth of options. So
now, so the biggest competitor to this would be like the Renegade Verona LE. That would be the competitor. This is more expensive. It's definitely has that luxury feel.
It does.
I don't know. Who's
tough.
You have the Super Slide on here. It feels big in here.
Like the Renegades are beautiful. The Veronas are gorgeous, but this is Newmar.
It feels like a Class A.
It does. I almost forgot that we were on a Super C.
So in the comments below, let us know, what do you think about the Newmar Super Star as well as the Supreme Air, which we did a video on it. Is it a Super C that you would consider purchasing? Put it in the comments below. For myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.